Hello. Hello. Won't you tell me your name? Is that how the song goes? I was asking Sherry how the song goes. I don't know how that song goes, but she's walking away and she's laughing. Anyways, uh, members, traders, and YouTubers, hey, welcome. Real quick, I'm going to do a video. This is the Australian US dollar. I want to do this video just to show you guys of an upcoming move within the market that I think is going to be pretty significant. This is the 1 hour chart. Right now it's 12:35 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. It's December 22nd, 2014. I'm doing this video not because I'm expecting a lot to happen for the week of Christmas, but one thing that all traders need to understand and recognize is just because the aggregate of the country has a quote-unquote holiday, Christmas and then coming up with New Year's, doesn't mean that the financial markets stop. As a matter of fact, this is a great opportunity for the major players, the central banks and the large hedge funds and financial institutions to actually take great positions in the market, because the majority of people are off on vacation because that's what they're trained to do. So here's a really quick video on what I'm looking at, because this is the 1 hour chart. And as we notice, so here we've got today, which is going on to Tuesday. This was yesterday, which was Monday, the dark shaded area, Sunday and Monday. And then this was last Friday, this was last Wednesday, the dark shaded area, and then this was last Tuesday. So we have a high and then a low. And if we look at that on this high and this low is actually the daily bar. So we have a lot of inside bar trading, what's going on right now. And what was happening is we were creating a triangle on this particular trade, and that's what we have going on right here. I'll highlight these, the demand line and the supply line, so we can see the triangle that's developing. But what we're looking at though is we're looking at a break on the bottom side of our triangle. And so we had the initial break, it came back up, tested it for resistance right here, and now it's breaking down on the bottom side. Now if you notice this little X right here, this is my entry for a sell position. Now the reason why this is an X on my sell position is because, again, this is the 1 hour chart. I'm looking at a 15-minute chart for my entry. So on a 15-minute chart, this is my setup bar, and it's also my entry bar. Now on the 1 hour chart right here, let me zoom in for you guys so you guys can see this. Let me show some illustrations here. Right here on the 1 hour chart, this bar right here is our setup bar. Right there. Right here is our trigger bar. Why is that our trigger bar? Because it broke the low of our setup bar. So I can expect this. Now let's zoom back out. And let's look at what the overall trend is doing. What is the overall trend doing? Sherry, help me out here. What's the overall trend doing? What direction is it going? It's going down, right? Does it look like it's going down? It's going down. Sherry is agreeing with me that it's going down right now. She's so smart. So, she's laughing. That's all right, though. We're having a good time. So right now, I'm going to continue to let this trade ride. Why? Because we've got two different levels of support. We have this trend line right here, which prices obviously broke that trend line, came back, used that trend line as a resistance, and now it's coming back down. So the next level of support that we can start looking at is the horizontal support line, which is down here. Does that make sense, Sherry?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to let this trade ride. My entry right there at 0.8079. I'll close it out probably at about 59. So that's a good 20 pips. I'm doing two contracts on the Aussie dollar, which is $20 a pip. So if we're looking at 20 pips times $20, do the math. Now you know what we're looking at as far as a potential profit. So I'm going to let that. So I'm going to. They can do the math.
I don't know the math.
Okay, then you can do the math too. Okay, I'm holding your hand this much. The least you can do is do some of it. Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm looking at. I don't expect a whole lot more to happen going on through the week. I'm sure there will be stuff that's happening, but if you look at the last video I did, the last one I did, that was what, last Sunday? So it was like 8 days ago that I did last video, because last week I didn't even get a chance to do one video, which I wish I would have been able to keep everybody updated on what was going on. But I just wanted to give you guys an example of what to look for, because this scenario right here, it doesn't just happen right before Christmas. I see this happen over and over and over and over and over again. So if you guys can take this video and just look at this symmetrical triangle right here of what's going on, and be able to trade off of that, off of the break of that supply line down to the horizontal support line, then that's going to be some great money to be able to be made. So look at this. Use this for future reference. If you guys have any questions, make sure to ask in the comments. Also, I do encourage everyone to add me to their Google Plus account. If you don't have one, get one. Google is incredible. I'm glad I switched over to them. It's very convenient. But it's also a great way to be able to connect with each other, ask questions, and also make sure to subscribe, like the video, and then I'll be making some more over the next, let's say, how many days? 5 to 7 days? Okay. Over the next 5 to 7 days, I'll be making at least 2 to 3 more. So we'll see you then. Thanks.